The emotional storm begins with Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester standing on opposite sides of the same battlefield they have crossed 1,000 times. Each one desperate for peace, but each one tangled in years of wounds, betrayals, and unfinished business. Ridge believes he finally knows what he wants, but every time he tries to step forward, the past claws at him. Brooke feels him slipping away again, and with every argument she feels the ground under her feet shifting. What neither of them realizes is that the real earthquake is coming from the other side, where Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp are unexpectedly building something powerful, fragile, and life-changing. Deacon has been trying to rebuild his life piece by piece, hoping that someone will finally see the man he's become instead of the man he used to be. Taylor, who has fought her own battles with heartbreak, guilt, and loneliness, begins finding comfort in Deacon's honesty, his longing for redemption, and his fierce loyalty. What starts as emotional support slowly becomes something deeper, something neither of them anticipated. Their connection grows quietly, in the moments no one is watching, until it becomes impossible to ignore. Ridge, meanwhile, grows more suspicious. He sees Taylor smiling again, sees Deacon hovering protectively nearby, and for the first time in a long time, Ridge realizes Taylor might actually be moving on, truly moving on. This realization shakes him in a way he never expected. The push and pull between him and Brooke intensifies, and suddenly they are reliving old betrayals, old choices, old wounds. Every step forward crashes them 2 steps back. As all this builds, a wild, shocking idea begins circulating through the families: a double wedding. No one expects it, least of all Brooke and Taylor. But circumstances twist in a way that forces all 4 of them, Brooke, Ridge, Taylor, and Deacon, into a dramatic confrontation with their past, their present, and every secret desire they've been denying. The wedding becomes a mirror reflecting everything they've avoided for years. Deacon, emotional and vulnerable, admits in front of everyone that Taylor saved him when he thought he wasn't worth saving. Taylor, in tears, tells Deacon that for the first time in a long time she feels seen. On the other side of the altar, Brooke fights back tears of her own as she tries to hold on to Ridge, knowing she's close to losing him again. Ridge looks torn, exhausted, burdened by decades of choosing between 2 women who both hold pieces of his heart. The wedding is supposed to be a moment of clarity, but instead it becomes a moment of painful revelation. Each vow, each confession, each tear that falls exposes how deeply interconnected and emotionally raw these 4 lives remain. And then comes the twist that shatters everything: a pregnancy bombshell. The news strikes like lightning through the ceremony. It comes suddenly, impossibly, sending shockwaves through the families. The pregnancy isn't just a surprise, it threatens to rewrite the entire emotional landscape. It forces Ridge to confront choices he thought he had already made. It forces Brooke to face a future she never imagined. It pushes Taylor into a whirlwind of fear, hope, and disbelief. And it turns Deacon into the center of a story he never expected to be the hero of or the heartbreak of. The double wedding, which was meant to be symbolic closure, erupts into chaos. Emotions spill everywhere: shock, joy, betrayal, panic, and a desperate need to understand what this means for each of their futures. Suddenly, everything hangs in the balance. Loves that were rekindling now stand on unsteady ground, relationships that seemed broken might be given new life, and the pregnancy threatens to pull people together even as it tears others apart. By the end, no one walks away unchanged. Brooke feels the ache of